Hey guys, it's Cheezgator, and we're back, and I'm going to give y'all just a little discussion and my thoughts on Final Transmission and the Callisto Protocol and all because it's over. It's finally over, and I'm gonna give like a moment of silence for like 5 seconds to anyone who doesn't want to be spoiled. So that's gonna start now. Okay, so um, as you all know, the DLC came out, Final Transmission, which is the final chapter, the closing, the end of the Callisto Protocol. And ah, I'm not happy with this DLC. Like I'm really not. I um I really do not know what the fuck happened. um it's like you're playing through the story and you get these moments where it's like loopholes, like you're like running around in like a loop, and like Jacob, he's like slowly losing his mind and shit, and it's just like um I'm thinking that when Danny, at the end of the main story, when Danny takes off in the escape pod and shit starts blowing up and then a whole ton of biophage starts running at Jacob, I'm thinking that how in the end cutscene Jacob is still alive and intact, and he just kills off all the biophage. But clearly, that is not that is not exactly what happens in the ending of the DLC. Jacob is tied on wires. He has no limbs, and I think when Danny took off, it was exploding a little bit. So maybe Jacob got caught in the explosion, and that's how he lost all of his limbs. Or maybe it's a whole plot twist. Really, the biophage just fucking murdered him to death. But to take away all his limbs and to have basically the whole DLC is just his memories in his head, it's like what the fuck? It's just like it's like a very horrible way to just kill off a character and to end a DLC. And then in the end, like the whole shit is collapsing, and Dr. Mahler dies, and I'm assuming she dies, and then Jacob finally dies. But why? What really made me more upset is just killing off Jacob in general. I was expecting this DLC for Jacob to escape somehow with like some type of information or shit like that. I was hoping he was gonna escape and like meet up with Danny and like help expose the truth of like what the hell is going on at Black Iron Prison. But they just kill him off completely and just suck all the memories out of him. And it's really sad. I really like Jacob a lot as a character, and he really grew on me throughout the whole game. And for him to just be done like this in the final transmission is just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm very disappointed in it. It was good, the story. I mean, the gameplay was good playing through it, you get a new weapon, and but wasn't I wasn't satisfied. So, with that being said, where does it leave the Callisto Protocol with the final transmission? Well, um, it's really hard to tell if this game is going to get a sequel since they're killing off Jacob. And I think if there were to be a sequel, I'm thinking that the new main character would probably be Danny. But I don't know. I don't know how people would feel about a sequel if Danny would be the character or it's just a whole new different character, but hopefully if there is a sequel that we become attached to Danny and like her as much as we did like Jacob, or if they do decide to just bring in a new character. That is if, they come out with a sequel, but judging by this ending, I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't feel the same if it wasn't Jacob. But man, I'm just really disappointed in this ending. And I'm more disappointed that they had to do Jacob like that, but um overall, my initial thoughts on the Callisto Protocol. I still love the game. I still enjoy it. I still play Riot mode. I still play the story from time to time. And this game it's a little special to me because not only because I like games like, you know, sci-fi horror like this and Dead Space, um, but I actually really enjoyed the game, even when it had its flaws and its bad moments. I still enjoyed it, and this game really made me blow up with from me making content about it. So this game is, it's special to me, and I still would recommend everybody to play it, even if um, even if you think it's bad or terrible. I mean, I still recommend you to play it. It's not all as bad. It was bad in the beginning, some parts, but throughout time it did get better. And it did feel like Riot Mode kind of saved the game or, brought life to it a little bit. And then they come out with this DLC and it's just like, fuck. How it ends and everything. It's like, damn. It feels like it's over. And it might be over. I mean, who knows? We might get a sequel, may not, but it's really hard to make a sequel if Jacob isn't going to be in it. Maybe a prequel, maybe? A prequel about how Jacob started doing all this, or something like that. But really, I don't know. I'm just really disappointed in the DLC, but I still love the game overall. It was still a blast to play. It was so much fun making content for it, and it really blew up my YouTube channel for me. It blew me up just a little bit, give me a couple subscribers, couple thousand views on some videos, but overall, I still think it's a good game. At least to me it is, because I love games like this, but really I really don't know what else to say except to give my I guess my final transmission for this game. There's really nothing else to do. I got the platinum for it. I did a maximum security walkthrough on it, and there's really nothing left except to uh, take a break from it. I mean, we'll really just give our farewells. But I really like this game, and if there is a sequel, maybe, then hope it's something great. Hopefully, but yeah, I don't know. You know, the game didn't do too well with sales and this and that, but I mean, who knows? You never know. But this is these are my final thoughts on the Callisto Protocol overall and the DLC. I wouldn't buy this DLC if I were you. But if you have the season pass, if you bought the season pass a long time ago when it came out, then yeah, I would play it. Um, but yeah, until next time, this is my final transmission. Cheezgator out.